Jerusalem, 1099. The air hangs thick with the dust of centuries, a testament to the countless pilgrims who have journeyed to this sacred city. Yet beneath the veneer of piety simmers a volatile landscape, a crucible of faiths and ambitions. In this maelstrom, a flicker of hope emerges from the most unexpected of places, a hospice dedicated to the care of all, regardless of creed or origin. Brother Gerard Tom, a Benedictine monk driven by unwavering compassion, is the heart and soul of this endeavor. He envisions a sanctuary where the sick and weary can find solace, a beacon of mercy in a world increasingly consumed by conflict. The Hospital of St. John, though modest in its beginnings, stands as a testament to his unwavering belief in the universal need for care. Sister Agnes, one of the devoted souls who has joined Gerard's mission, exemplifies the spirit of selfless service. With gentle hands and a compassionate heart, she ministers to the suffering, offering comfort and care to those who have nowhere else to turn. The air is thick with the scent of herbs and the hushed murmurs of prayer. Maintaining the hospital is a constant struggle. Gerard relies on the generosity of benefactors and the resourcefulness of his brethren to secure the necessary supplies. The marketplace, a vibrant tapestry of cultures and commerce, becomes a crucial source of sustenance for the burgeoning hospice. However, the Holy Land is far from a peaceful haven. Bandits roam the countryside, preying on vulnerable travelers. Pilgrims, often weakened by their long journeys, become easy targets, their faith tested not only by the physical hardships but also by the ever-present threat of violence. The Hospital of St. John becomes a sanctuary not only for the sick, but also for those wounded by violence. Gerard and his brethren tend to their wounds, offering respite from the dangers that lurk beyond the city walls. The need for protection becomes increasingly apparent. Gerard, witnessing the escalating dangers, begins to consider the unthinkable, that his order must evolve beyond its purely charitable mission. He wrestles with the implications, torn between his devotion to healing and the growing need to protect those under his care. The safety of the pilgrims becomes his sacred duty. Slowly, cautiously, the Hospitallers begin to provide armed escorts for pilgrims traveling to and from Jerusalem. These early protectors are few in number, but their presence offers a glimmer of hope amidst the growing chaos. The transition from healers to protectors begins. Among those who recognize the changing times is Brother Raymond Dupuy. A man of both piety and martial prowess, he understands the necessity of defending the vulnerable. Raymond begins to train his fellow Hospitallers in the art of warfare, preparing them for the battles that lie ahead. Gerard and Raymond, though different in temperament, share a common vision: to secure the safety of pilgrims and the sanctity of the Holy Land. They pore over maps, strategizing and planning for the future, laying the foundation for the transformation of the Hospitallers into a military order. Yet even as the Hospitallers embrace their military role, they never forget their primary mission: to heal the sick and comfort the afflicted. Prayer remains a central part of their daily lives, a constant reminder of their vow to serve God and humanity. The chapel is their refuge, their source of strength. The Hospital of St. John, once a humble hospice, has become a fortress of mercy, a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the unwavering dedication of those who have sworn to protect the vulnerable. The seeds of a powerful order have been sown, an order that will forever be known as the Knights Hospitaller. Their journey has just begun. From charity to violence, their story is a complex tapestry of faith and duty. The day begins before dawn at the Hospital of St. John. Sister Agnes, like the other Hospitaller sisters, rises with the first light, her thoughts immediately turning to the sick and injured under her care. The air is thick with the smells of herbs, unwashed bodies, and sickness, a constant reminder of the suffering she witnesses daily. Brother Gerard, the head of the hospital, makes his rounds. His presence is a comfort to the afflicted, his steady gaze and quiet words offering solace. He ensures that the hospital is run with efficiency and compassion, upholding the Hospitaller's vow to care for all those in need, regardless of their faith or origin. The hospital's apothecary is a place of quiet industry. Sister Agnes, knowledgeable in the use of herbs and simples, prepares remedies for a variety of ailments. Poultices for wounds, infusions for fevers, and potions for pain are all carefully measured and mixed, drawing on centuries of medical knowledge. Even amidst the daily routines of healing, the shadow of war looms large. Brother Raymond, ever mindful of the Hospitaller's dual mission, oversees the preparation of supplies for the wounded soldiers fighting to defend the Crusader states. The order's commitment to both faith and duty necessitates a constant balancing act. On the battlefield, the Hospitaller's skills are put to the ultimate test. Surgeons, often working in rudimentary conditions, perform amputations and other life-saving procedures. Cauterization, though brutal, is a common method of stopping blood loss and preventing infection. Not all wounds are from battle. Many pilgrims arrive at the hospital suffering from disease and exhaustion, their bodies weakened by the long journey. Sister Agnes ministers to them with unwavering compassion, providing comfort and care to those in their final hours. Sanitation is a constant concern. The brothers diligently clean the hospital wards, striving to prevent the spread of disease. Fresh water is brought in daily, and waste is carefully disposed of, measures crucial to maintaining a healthy environment. Diagnosis is often a matter of careful observation and deduction. Brother Gerard, drawing on his years of experience, examines a patient suffering from dysentery, a common ailment in the crowded city. He seeks to understand the root cause of the illness, tailoring his treatment to the individual's needs. Wound care is a painstaking process. The Hospitallers use a variety of methods to clean and dress wounds, including washing them with wine or vinegar and applying honey, known for its antiseptic properties. Cleanliness and careful bandaging are essential to preventing infection. Brother Raymond trains new members in the arts of both combat and care. He instills in them the Hospitaller values of courage, discipline, and service, preparing them to face the challenges that lie ahead. The new recruits will learn to defend the sick and care for the wounded. Death is a constant presence in the hospital. Sister Agnes offers comfort and solace to those nearing the end of their lives, ensuring that they pass in peace. Her unwavering faith and compassion provide strength in the face of mortality. As the day draws to a close, Brother Gerard seeks solace in prayer. He reflects on the day's events, offering thanks for the lives saved and prayers for those lost. The Hospitaller's mission is a heavy burden, but one he carries with unwavering faith and devotion. The whispers of the Hospitaller's good works reach distant lands, carried by returning pilgrims. Tales of healing and selfless service resonated deeply, especially amongst the nobility of Europe. These stories translated into tangible support. Land. Estates in France, Italy, and Spain began to be bequeathed to the order, securing a foundation for their future. Raymond Dupuy understood the strategic importance of these landholdings. They weren't merely a source of income. They were the sinews that would bind the Hospitallers to Europe, providing a constant stream of resources to support their work in the Holy Land. He tasked capable brethren to oversee the estates, ensuring efficient management and resource allocation. The influx of resources allowed for the expansion and improvement of the Hospital of St. John. Sister Agnes, along with her fellow sisters, meticulously managed the supplies, ensuring that the sick and wounded received the best possible care. The hospital became renowned for its cleanliness, organization, and the quality of its medical treatment. Raymond understood the importance of securing papal favor. Through skillful diplomacy and demonstrations of unwavering loyalty, he obtained crucial privileges for the order, including exemptions from certain taxes and the right to build their own churches. These papal bulls solidified the Hospitallers' independence and protected their growing wealth. The Hospitallers' presence extended beyond the hospital walls and fortified castles. They became active participants in the economic life of the Crusader states, investing in trade and infrastructure projects. This further strengthened their financial position and allowed them to exert influence within the local community. Maintaining financial stability across such a vast and diverse network of landholdings presented considerable challenges. Raymond established a sophisticated system of commanderies, each responsible for managing its own affairs and remitting a portion of its income to the order's central treasury. This decentralized structure allowed for efficient administration and accountability. Donations from wealthy patrons often came with specific stipulations, such as the construction of a new hospital wing or the establishment of a chaplaincy. The Hospitallers carefully honored these requests, recognizing that their continued success depended on maintaining the trust and support of their benefactors. The Hospitallers' influence extended to the highest levels of European society. They served as advisors to kings and princes, lending their expertise in matters of military strategy, diplomacy, and finance. Their counsel was highly valued, and their support could often sway political decisions. Despite their military role, the Hospitallers maintained a commitment to open dialogue and exchange of knowledge with other cultures. They recognized the value of learning from Muslim physicians and scholars, incorporating their techniques into their own medical practices. The Hospitallers established schools and training programs to ensure the continuity of their medical mission. Sister Agnes and other experienced practitioners dedicated themselves to educating new generations of Hospitaller brothers and sisters, passing on their skills and knowledge. The Hospitallers' wealth and power allowed them to project their influence far beyond the borders of the Holy Land. They became a major force in the Mediterranean world, defending Christian interests and providing essential medical care to those in need. From humble beginnings as a Benedictine hospice, the Knights Hospitaller had risen to become a powerful and influential force in the medieval world. Their wealth, landholdings, and political connections allowed them to defend the Christian faith, provide essential medical care, and shape the course of history. But at their core, they were still dedicated to the simple ideals of charity, compassion, and service that had inspired Brother Gerard to found the Hospital of St. John so many years ago. Rhodes had fallen. The Knights Hospitaller, after a valiant defense, were forced to seek a new home. In 1530, Emperor Charles V granted them the island of Malta, a barren rock strategically located in the heart of the Mediterranean. It was a new beginning, but also a stark reminder of their vulnerability. Malta was not Rhodes. It lacked fertile lands and robust defenses. Grand Master Philippe Villiers de l'Isle-Adam immediately initiated a massive fortification project, understanding that the island's survival depended on its ability to withstand a major assault. Valletta needed to become a bastion against the Ottoman threat. Amidst the military preparations, the Hospitallers never forgot their primary mission. A new hospital was established, a sanctuary for the sick and injured. Sister Agnes, along with her fellow sisters, tirelessly worked to provide comfort and care, embodying the order's commitment to healing. Years passed, filled with relentless work and unwavering vigilance. The Knights Hospitaller transformed Malta into a fortress. They drilled their troops, stockpiled supplies, and prepared for the inevitable confrontation with the Ottoman Empire. In 1565, the storm broke. A massive Ottoman fleet, commanded by the formidable Dragut, descended upon Malta. The Great Siege had begun. The first target was Fort St. Elmo, a vital defensive position guarding the entrance to the Grand Harbor. For weeks, a handful of Hospitallers and their men held out against overwhelming odds, their courage and tenacity buying precious time for the rest of the island. The hospital was overwhelmed with casualties. Sister Agnes and her fellow sisters worked tirelessly, tending to the wounded, offering comfort to the dying, and providing what little solace they could in the face of unimaginable suffering. Despite the relentless bombardment and the constant attacks, the Hospitallers refused to yield. Grand Master Jean Parasat de Valette inspired his men with his unwavering resolve, leading them in daring counterattacks and bolstering their spirits in the face of despair. As Fort St. Elmo finally fell, the siege shifted to Burgoo and Singlia. The fighting was brutal, hand-to-hand combat in the narrow streets and on the fortified walls. The Hospitallers and the Maltese civilians fought side by side, their courage fueled by their determination to defend their home. Just as the situation seemed hopeless, reinforcements arrived from Sicily. The relief force, though small, was enough to tip the balance. The Ottoman forces, weakened by months of fighting and disease, began to falter. The siege was broken. The Ottoman fleet limped away, defeated and demoralized. Malta had survived. The Knights Hospitaller had once again proven their mettle, their defense of the island a testament to their courage, their skill, and their unwavering commitment to their faith. The Great Siege solidified the Hospitallers' reputation as defenders of Christendom. Malta became their permanent home, a symbol of their resilience and their enduring legacy. The island, strengthened and fortified, stood as a bulwark against the Ottoman Empire, a testament to the courage and dedication of the Knights Hospitaller.